Have you ever wondered how we make beautiful grays as artists? Well, there's something called chromatic grays. And when I was just starting out as an artist, honestly, like I didn't get any of it. And it took me years, to figure this out, to take classes, to find people that were willing to teach me, and then to realize, oh, that's what it is? That's not that complicated. I was forever searching for the perfect gray in the paint store, the art store, just like I would oh my gosh, there's 30 shades of red. Well, that's why I can't get it right. I haven't found the right one. How silly is that, right? But when we are starting out, there's no way for us to know unless someone teaches us. So I just want to explain the difference now, what a chromatic gray is versus a gray that we get from black and white. And the chromatic grays are what make the painting look so rich and luxurious and like it really goes with the other colors. And that's because it has the color in it. That's what makes it the chromatic gray. Chroma meaning the pigment, what the essence of that color is mixed in with another color, and it creates a gray. And so then my next question was, okay, well, what colors do that? And I'm going to show you 3 basic ones. All right, let's go back to the color wheel here and look at what we call complementary colors. And so basically that just means opposite colors on the color wheel, and it's always one primary color with a secondary color, and that's our 3 complementary blends. So yellow, red, and blue are the primary colors. You can see they have that dark triangle linking the 3. And now, if I want to look directly across from one of those, blue, the opposite is orange. So they are complementary. They are on the opposite side of the color wheel, not related to each other in any way. They are the least related to each other compared to the blue with the purple and this lighter blue getting to green. Those are much more related to each other, but these are not. So that means is when we start mixing them together, we eventually, when they get that 50-50 mixture of half blue, half orange, they become gray. And it's the most fascinating thing, and it looks amazing on your painting. So when I learned that, I stopped buying grays because there was no point. Or if you have gray already and you want to make it more of a chromatic, well, mix some blue and orange in it, or another chromatic gray blend. All right, so if you look at the other complementary, the primary color, yellow, directly opposite is purple. So if you mix 50-50 of purple and yellow, you will eventually get a gray, a colorful gray. And then red with green will do the same thing. And I would encourage you to play around with it because you get the most beautiful blends. And sometimes we think that on paper, they're kind of ugly. But then when you put those supposed ugly colors next to a bright color, that's what makes it pop. And that's what I was forever chasing. I didn't know how to get that. Try it. It's the simplest blend. And just so you can see, I did a chart of chromatic grays with those 3 complementary colors. And I just want to show you, and I didn't even do it perfect, right? Like this is blue and orange, and then somewhere in the middle, if you just keep mixing a little bit, like say you start with orange and you just put a dollop of blue and you keep that same intensity measurement and you keep adding it, you'll eventually get back to the blue. But this is that beautiful gray that you'll get in the middle. And so notice that if I put that orange right next to that gray, it's gonna look amazing. And the same thing, if I take that blue, the pure blue, and I put it next to it, it's gonna look amazing because both of those colors are in that gray. It can't not look good. That's the cool part. And here's another one, yellow and purple. And I probably could have gotten it a little more gray in my blend, but you get the idea. It's like a tinted gray. And I could tint it more to yellow, I could tint it more to purple, but it's a gray tone. And either one of those pure versions are gonna look incredible next to it. And then the last one is red with green. And yes, it's a gray. Maybe I could have gotten it a little more grayer, but it leans towards this greenish gray. I can make it lean towards reddish gray too. When you understand that, it gives you so much freedom in color mixing, in playing around, in confidence, right? Because you're not just kind of stumbling in the dark anymore. You're getting a little bit more skill. Try those grays and then put a little pure color next to them and see where that takes you. It's gonna be amazing.